In the mist-shrouded hills near Dumbarton, Scotland, stands a monument to Victorian ambition and Gothic mystery, Overtoun House. Built in 1862 for James White, a wealthy industrialist whose family fortune was forged in the abhorrent working conditions of the Shawfield Chemical Works, the estate carries a history as layered as the ivy on its walls. While the house itself has served as a maternity hospital, a film set, and now a center for healing, it is the ornate bridge spanning a 50-foot ravine on the approach to the manor that has captured the world's morbid fascination. To the casual walker, Overtoun Bridge is a picturesque example of Gothic Revival architecture. Yet, beneath its elegant stonework lies a reputation so dark that locals have dubbed it the Dog Suicide Bridge. Since the 1950s or 1960s, a baffling phenomenon has been recorded. Dogs, without warning, leap from the bridge's parapets, falling to the jagged waterfalls and rocks below. The atmosphere at Overtoun is described by visitors as beautifully creepy, a place where the grandeur of the Scots' baronial mansion feels right out of a movie setting. Some believe this eerie feeling is rooted in the supernatural. Local legend speaks of the White Lady of Overtoun, the ghost of Lady Overtoun, who was left grief-stricken after the death of her husband, Baron Overtoun, in 1908. She is said to roam the grounds and the bridge, her translucent figure occasionally peering from the windows of the house. The bridge's grim aura was deepened by a genuine human tragedy in 1994. A local man, in a state of acute mental distress, threw his 2-week-old son from the bridge, believing the child was an incarnation of the devil. The child perished, and the father subsequently attempted to end his own life at the same spot. Some theorists suggest that such a horrific event left a supernatural rift or negative energy that continues to affect the behavior of animals crossing that specific threshold. The statistics of the canine casualties are a source of significant debate. While sensationalist tabloid reports and viral internet stories claim that anywhere from 300 to 600 dogs have met their end at the bridge, skeptics and local experts argue these numbers are greatly exaggerated. A local veterinarian who has worked in the area for 2 decades notes that while incidents do happen, they are far rarer than the media suggests. Regardless of the true count, the behavior remains hauntingly consistent. Dogs tend to jump from the same side of the bridge, specifically between the final 2 parapets. Some reports even claim that dogs who survived the initial 50-foot fall have climbed back up the bank only to attempt the jump a second time. These accounts have led some to wonder if the dogs are truly committing suicide, a concept scientists generally dismiss, as suicide is considered a complex human trait driven by premeditation and rational or irrational despair. In the quest for a factual explanation, animal behaviorists like Dr. David Sands have conducted on-site investigations to peel back the layers of myth. Sands noted that the bridge itself creates a unique, optical illusion for a dog. Because the stone walls are solid and topped with thick ivy, a dog at ground level cannot see the 50-foot drop on the other side. To a canine, the parapet looks like a low wall bordering flat ground, an obstacle easily cleared in pursuit of a curious sound or smell. The most compelling factual theory involves the active olfactory system of the dog. Recent scientific studies using functional MRI, fMRI, on conscious dogs have proven that their brains are highly attuned to scent, with higher-order cognitive areas filtering sensory information to drive behavior. In dogs, the olfactory bulb acts as a sophisticated filter, and the piriform cortex learns to correlate smells with specific environmental contexts. At Overtoun, this advanced biological machinery may be the dog's undoing. The gorge below is a habitat for wild animals, including rats, squirrels, and most notably, mink. Mink, which were introduced to the UK in the 1960s for fur farming, possess a powerful, musk-like scent that is known to overstimulate a dog's senses. Sands posits that on clear, dry days, the scent of mink nesting in the undergrowth below the bridge wafts upward. A dog, catching this intense, irresistible aroma, leaps over the wall to investigate, unaware that there is nothing but air on the other side. Despite the rational explanations of misadventure and animal instincts, Overtoun Estate remains a place of lingering questions. Skeptics note that if mink were the sole cause, dogs should be leaping off every mink-inhabited bridge in Scotland, which does not appear to be happening. Others point to the strange architectural details of the house, the stone ornamentation and male faces carved into the walls, as evidence of a peculiar energy left behind by the White family. The estate's history is one of paradox. A wealthy family that donated land for municipal buildings while maintaining conditions of slavery for their workers. A place of healing that was once a maternity hospital where mothers saw angels on the ceilings, yet is now famous for a bridge of death. Today, signs at the bridge urge owners to keep their dogs on lead. Most visitors pass over safely, perhaps stopping for a walk through the autumn colors or a plate of chips in the house's tea room. Yet, for those who know the history, a walk across Overtoun Bridge is never just a walk. It is a journey through a landscape where the boundary between the natural and the supernatural feels thin, and where a dog's legendary sense of smell might lead it to a tragic, final leap. Overtoun stands as a Gothic sentinel, its secrets tucked away in the dense trees and the rushing water of the gorge, leaving us to wonder if the dogs are chasing ghosts, mink, or merely the shadows of a Victorian past that refuses to be forgotten. Don't forget to tune in next week for more tales of the unexplained.